as well may also have dealt with this issue. And it's a very crippling, debilitating disease of the mind. And it's called perfectionism. I said it. It's a dirty word, right? Perfectionism. Who's perfect? Clearly not I. Clearly not you. Clearly no one to your left or right. But for many years, I struggled with it. I wanted to be perfect at everything. If I didn't get everything perfectly right, the first time, not the second time, because I wouldn't allow myself a second chance. I wouldn't allow myself a third chance. I'd write myself off and talk to myself in my head like I was my own enemy, which is not a good thing. I don't know how I started picking up and running with perfectionism, but I want to say that at this point in my life, it doesn't have such a strong hold on me anymore, because I've kind of decided that it's going to be me or perfectionism. And I want to have a great life. So perfectionism has no place in my life. Of course, I still have dreams and ambition and goals. That's not going to change. But, you know what? Being fearful of losing control of situations, being fearful of letting other people take charge, being fearful of even gaining 5 pounds, being, in high school and limiting my caloric intake to 500 calories a day and journaling it very, very perfectly. Everything that I ate, anything that I thought of eating, yeah, it's not really good. Not good. Being terrified of, everything, and being imperfect, and being perfect at being imperfect, and beating myself up because I wasn't perfect. The only thing I was perfect at was going from extreme to extreme, being perfect at some things, and being imperfect at other things, and not allowing myself an opportunity to grow into things, to learn, but expecting myself to know how to do things and navigate the rough waters of life immediately. It doesn't make for a very pleasant person. You tend to be tightly wound. You tend to be neurotic, full of anxiety, and just, a really high-strung kind of individual. I don't want to be that person anymore. Perfectionism has taken so much of my life that I refuse to give it, anymore. I'm sorry. It doesn't have a place for me right now. And I don't know when I started to grow out of it, but I've had some hard lessons this year, with controlling situations and people, and controlling things, and thinking I could control everything, and me just doing the best I could, no matter how detrimental it was to myself, was enough. But it's really not, because I don't control it. I don't control the universe. I don't control people's situations, anything. I can only control a small sphere of my life, and the rest I gotta let go. So wanting to be perfect and have everything right has been such a hindrance in my life. I've started and stopped and started and stopped and started and stopped school several times, and for the same reason, I always felt that it wasn't enough. The professors weren't giving me enough. I just felt like I knew more than them, and they didn't push me in any kind of way, intellectually speaking, and I was just so bored of it all that even me, doing poorly on an exam and not allowing myself the opportunity to do better on the next one would be enough for me to freak out and totally leave school and not finish a semester. So the fact that I've even finished this semester in fall 2010, committed to it, is really a good moment for me. I feel proud of myself for that. And yeah, I'm happy, because when this semester started, I said, oh yeah, I'm getting all A's. And for real, if I get one A, couple B's, maybe even one C, I'm alright. Because everything that's gone on in my life has been rather unpredictable, out of my control, definitely not perfect, absolutely most messy. And I just gotta roll with it. So, you know what I mean? Perfectionism is really scary. It's really deadly. It's really ugly. It makes you go from extreme to extreme. Makes you anxious about everything. Makes you just not be who you are as a whole individual. So I don't wish perfectionism on my worst enemy. I don't. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Just something that was on my mind. And perfectionism is a real thing. It really is. You wanting to be perfect in everything, have to juggle 10 and 20,000 plates at once, never gaining a pound over 120, okay? Being the perfect girlfriend, perfect daughter, perfect sister, perfect blogger, perfect vlogger, perfect worker, perfect manager. I mean, what about me just being Cat? When is that ever going to be enough? Why do I always have to be all this and then some? It tires you out. And I've been tired. And I can't anymore, and I won't. So, let's share that with you. If you guys have any experience with a perfectionist or perfectionism, share your comments down below, guys. Share your comments. A girl want to know. A girl wants to know. I want to open up dialogue amongst women that look like me. Because we're real women and we got issues. We got things. We got a lot of things. So, stay blessed, stay calm, stay cool, stay collected, and stay engaged. Thank you, all of you, for the support and coming over to the channel little by little. I appreciate it. It's going to be a dope channel full of revelations, and lots of living life and lots of talking about things that we as a culture and we as a women and people shove under